You're crushing it. Your business is booming. Every decision feels divinely guided. Your calendar is full. Your clients are happy. Your revenue is climbing. You wake up each morning knowing exactly where you're headed, and then suddenly everything stops. One day you wake up and nothing is working. The deals that seemed certain, they fall through at the last second. The opportunities that felt promised, they vanish without explanation. That momentum you had, all gone. I like to call this a divine pause, and it's when God hits the brakes on your business journey. And if you're anything like me, when this happens, your first response is to panic. You begin to question, God, did I do something wrong? Did I miss a sign? Are you upset with me? Why is this happening now? I remember my first divine pause. It felt like everything that could go wrong did. I prayed harder, I worked longer, I networked more, and nothing. It felt like pushing against a door that God himself was holding shut. Here's what took me years to understand. When God says pause, it's not punishment, it's preparation. And as bad as we may want to, we can't skip over the waiting season. You see, we like to treat the waiting season like wasted time, but in actuality, God treats the waiting like a workshop. He's not interested in just growing your business. He's also interested in growing you. And sometimes the only way to upgrade the vessel is to stop pouring into it for a while. During my divine pause, I discovered something about myself I didn't realize. I didn't know who I was without my business success. My identity was so wrapped up in my revenue that when the money stopped, I felt like I stopped existing too. And maybe that's why God paused everything, not to hurt me, but to heal something in me I didn't even know was broken. So what do you actually do when God hits pause on your hustle? First, stop fighting it. I know it's easier said than done when you have bills to pay and dreams to chase, but fighting a divine pause is like swimming against a riptide. You will only exhaust yourself. So here's what you can do instead if you're going through your waiting season. Number one, rest. And I mean real rest. When was the last time you truly recharged? Not crashing from exhaustion, but intentionally step back. God might be protecting you from burnout even when you don't see it coming. Sometimes he pauses us because he knows if we keep running at this pace, we won't make it to our destination. Number two, reflection. In the quiet, you can finally hear the truth. What worked for your business and what didn't? What are you doing out of fear versus faith? Success can be loud, and sometimes we need silence to hear the wisdom. I discovered that I was servicing clients who drained me. I was selling products I didn't like. I was trying to please clients' requests, all because I was afraid to say no. I didn't set boundaries for my business. The pause gave me permission to reconsider everything. Number three, refine. This is your time to level up without the pressure of performing. Take that course. Fix that broken system. Read those books. When I couldn't find clients, I rebuilt my entire service structure. The gates finally opened again. I was ready to run and not crawl. Lastly, relationship. Maybe God paused your business because he missed you. When did your work become your worship? When did success become your savior? This pause might be an invitation back to your first love. I realized that I was giving my first fruits, my best energy, my prime time, my deepest devotion to my business. And my prayer life had become a quick, bless my business before rushing back to my work. Here's what I've learned during every waiting season. God's delays are not his denials. They're his development program. That contract that fell through, 6 months later, a better one might come in. Sometimes God's pause is his protection. He sees the accidents ahead of us before we do, and he pulls us off the road. So if you're in a waiting season right now, take heart. You're not forgotten. You're not being punished. You're not falling behind. You're being prepared for something your current capacity can't handle. The pause always has purpose. The waiting always has a reward. And when God finally says go, you'll understand why he first said wait. You'll also move differently, less frantically, more faithfully, less striving, more trusting, because you will know that the God who can stop everything is the same God who can start anything. So trust the pause. Your breakthrough is being prepared in the waiting room, and the person you become in the waiting room will be more valuable than any business success you're waiting for. What has your waiting season taught you the most? Drop it in the comments below, and if this helped you, share it with another entrepreneur who might be in their waiting season as well.